Okay, Lions, 49ers coming up, NFC Championship game. Still waiting on all the stuff for the background to come in. Took your advice. Uh, People in the comments, what jerseys would you get? Got Bobby Boucher, got a Dan Campbell, and got a Barry Sanders Oklahoma State jersey. Maybe some more to come. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on that one. But the Lions made a massive move for the offense. Great coaching decision that was done in the second half of last game. And now this is going to carry on into the 49ers game. Here's what they did. Our guy, Jahmyr Gibbs. So Gibbs has split time with David Montgomery in the backfield. David Montgomery, prized free agent, really solid running back, really good. And he really gets overshadowed by Gibbs, especially lately. But he didn't really play much against the Rams. There was limited possessions in that game to begin with. The Rams had the ball a lot, then the Lions would have like kind of a longer methodical drives, and it's just like you didn't get the ball back too much. But against the Bucks, he was the main running back. But that didn't happen until the second half. In the first half, it's like, where's Gibbs? We're going with Montgomery, which is fine. We even went Craig Reynolds on the goal line. But everything blew wide open when Gibbs started to play more. He had 9 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown. Also 4 catches for 40 yards. And there it is right there. So you look at him. And by the way, follow us on Twitter, Sports Talk Detroit. Because you combination of him and Penei Sewell just out here making things happen. I mean, Gibbs, this is a perfect example. He gets barely tripped up, but I mean, he's gone right there. But you also look here, Jahmyr Gibbs, and just kind of what he did all day was just incredible. Even on the shorter runs where he's able to pop through, like not even the ones where he breaks, but here's one, looks like it's going off right-hand side, comes back. This is the Penei Sewell one. I mean, this is a touchdown. Oh my gosh. He just gets tripped up. He is a physical runner, and I think that's what gets overshadowed with all of his speed and his breakaways. So the point is there, and why this is huge is because you get what you get with Montgomery. Montgomery's a physical dude. You get that same thing with Jahmyr Gibbs, but now you've got that breakaway speed as well. I mean, look right there. That should be a 7-yard gain. That's a perfect example of a good, strong running back kind of gets pushed out on the 19. He goes down to the 18. Or, sorry, whatever. He gains 3 more yards than he should have. So instead of it being 2nd and 4, or excuse me, 2nd and 7, it's 2nd and 4. Here's the prime example. You got guys running deep here on the outside. Just have to respect that. Right underneath, he catches it. Physical, gets another 4 yards. Another play, Frank kind of falls down and goes around him, but he never goes down. Like, even when he goes to the sideline, he's just so strong. Here's the same play, different angle. Man, he's physical. That is the biggest thing. So what I'm going at, where am I going with all this? We'll get back to more highlights. He is going to play way more against the 49ers. It's clear, like Montgomery, man, it was hard to take you off the field. You have to be off the field. We have to play Gibbs. He's too explosive, too home run thready to not have in the game. And here's the run right here. So he's got the angle. I mean, this safety is like, all right, which way are you going to go, right? But even there, I mean, if this safety, and this is where Gibbs really excels, is this safety is thinking to himself, I'm just going to drop, I'm just going to go get you like in this angle, when really he needs to be taking like a full-on angle. And if you're going to take that angle, then Gibbs can go around you. There's so much that Gibbs can do. So here he goes. Bad angle. Now he tries to make the angle. And Gibbs even kind of throttles down here just so that he can stiff arm him down to the ground. I mean, unbelievable. Here it is again. Great vision by Gibbs. Sees it. Penei Sewell again blocks 2 guys. Let's go back to Penei Sewell on this one. Look how he turns his hips. Penei just fights, turns his hips, allows for the alley. And now 31's like, well, I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Goodbye. Great job, and I get why the Lions played Montgomery so much, just because he's a very solid back that is almost, I mean, he's a great back, but the move to go to Montgomery, or excuse me, go to Jahmyr Gibbs and just go with him. He can catch. What can he do? At this point, it's like, what can he do? He can catch the ball in the backfield really well. He's fast, gives you that potential that he can break at any moment. And oh, by the way, he's a physical running back. He had one fumble that I can remember this year. So don't worry about ball security. He's a physical running back. That's why you have Montgomery in there. He can, but Gibbs can do it again. Here it is right here. I mean, man coverage, single high safety. Okay. And then look at the protection. I mean, the Lions are humming right now. That was a bad throw. That should have been even more here. If he catches that in stride. But even here, look at this. That's the type of stuff that I love. He's able to take that and let me go back here. He picks up an extra 5 yards. I mean, the guy is just incredible. So Lions are moving to Jahmyr Gibbs, and it opens everything up because you've got the tight end, Sam Laporta. You've got the fast physical guys outside in Reynolds and Jamison Williams. St. Brown's perfect inside, getting the protection from the offensive line. Where's the gaps now when Gibbs is in there? There's an explosive player at every level, and that's when it becomes hard for the 49ers. And now I get it. 49ers are really good, but don't forget the names on the jerseys of the 49ers aren't playing as well as the names. Meaning Chase Young is not playing great, right? Like Bosa even is down a little bit. They've got Fred Warner. He's a stud. Their other linebacker's a stud. Their safeties, their corners. They're good, right? Like nobody is doubting that. But for our offense has to put up points, and I think they can against their defense. It's going to be 70 and sunny, California, Jared Goff. Let's do it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this one. And Lions Niners, we'll get more breaking down scores and stuff, but I just feel really good about this game and where it's headed because I think the Lions can control the ball, still be balanced, and Jahmyr Gibbs gives them all he needs is a seam, and it can be 7 points. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on